Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're here once again at the Pryor Center on this gorgeous Tuesday afternoon for some ladies semifinal action. We've got your Central Warriors taking on the Virginia High Bearcats in a rematch of the Region D championship game that took place last week. Once again, this evening, I am joined by the @Coach Wilson 170, always enthusiastic, sometimes electric, and oftentimes even unethical. Chris, glad you're with us tonight.
Hey, I'm glad to be here too. Still trying to catch my breath with these 5 o'clock games. Put a little pressure on you to get here on time. Traffic backed up out here. We got a pretty good sized crowd already here at the Convocation Center. Had to hurry up, park my vehicle, run down the hill, and catch my breath here. Should have a good, exciting contest tonight, and looking forward to it.
Chris, you got a recap or anything of the last time these two teams met?
The last time these two teams met was just over a week ago. They met in the Region D championship game. The Lady Warriors of Central came away with the victory in that game with a 56-43 win, claiming the Region D championship game. And then both of these teams played last week in order to get to the Final Four. The Bearcats of Virginia High took down Chatham. That game was played all the way up in Danville. Virginia High had to go all the way to Danville to beat Chatham in that game. The Lady Warriors came here to the Convocation Center and took on a Martinsville squad, where the Lady Warriors came away with the victory there rather handily in that game, I might add. So here we are, a rematch of the Region D championship game, a Final Four matchup against the Lady Warriors. Pretty accustomed to being here. Saw today that the Lady Warriors are 10-1 all time since becoming Central in the Virginia High School League playoffs. This is Virginia High's first trip to the Final Four since 2007. But again, a pretty familiar contest. Like I said, these two teams met just over a week ago in the Region D championship game. Should be a good matchup.
We've got about 3 minutes to go before we get started tonight. You're listening to the Sturgill Sports Media broadcast, and we'd like to give a big shout-out to our game sponsor this week that's allowing us to come and do the semifinal game. That game sponsor is EMI Professional Services. We very much like to appreciate them and their contribution to sponsoring the Sturgill Sports Media broadcast. Chris, go ahead and run down the rest of our sponsors as well.
I'd like to thank the following people for helping us out here at Sturgill Sports Media. We've got England Consulting Group, Home Changes, Ohio Valley National Bank, ITS, Shade Tree Landscaping, Dale's Heating and Air, Evan Sturgill Photography, Cavalier Pharmacy, Todd's Hair Studio, Genesis Salon, Innovative Graphics, Courtney Van Huss, LuLaRoe Consultants, Morgan McClure, Coburn, Virginia, Morgan McClure Ford in St. Paul, Robo's Drive-In, Pound IGA, Rainbow Gymnastics, Chelsea Industrial Supply, and Mr. Ben Hardy.
Again, if you want to become a sponsor of the Sturgill Sports Media, be able to become a part of the Warrior Nation blog that the Sturgill Sports Media does and does very well, all you have to do is email Sturgill Sports Media at evansturgillphotography.com. One more time, become a sponsor of the special thing that we've got going on here. All you have to do is email Sturgill Sports Media at evansturgillphotography.com. Become a sponsor and be able to help us be able to bring more broadcasts. I know I've said this before. There's a bunch of stuff in the works. Big ideas in the works of doing more broadcasts in spring sports and fall sports and doing more of these things to help give some recognition to the players, to the student athletes that do such a good job, a tremendous job of coming out, spending their time during the summer, spending the extra workouts and doing different things that they do to be successful in their respective sports. So we want to be able to bring you their games, to give them some notoriety, give them some props for the work that they put in, then and all the coaches that put in the work as well. So again, if you want to become a sponsor to help us out, to expand this broadcast and to expand the Warrior Nation blog, all you have to do, one more time, email Sturgill Sports Media at evansturgillphotography.com. We've got about 50 seconds here before we get started for the state semifinal action. The winner of this game will get a berth in the state championship. That'll be on Thursday or Friday?
Friday night at 6 o'clock.
Friday night at 6 o'clock. That'll be taking place from the Siegel Center. So we're going to be quiet here as you're going to hear the national anthem and the starting five. We'll be back right after this.
VHSL Basketball Championships. This VHSL Championship semifinal contest is being played through the cooperation of Virginia High School and Central High School in the Virginia High School League. As supporters of the Lady Bearcats and the Lady Warriors, in Virginia High and Central High Schools, you can contribute to our high school game standards by remembering that you represent your school just as definitely as a member of your team. Good sportsmanship is a top priority of the Virginia High School League. The manner in which your school is represented is far more important than wins and losses. Cheer for your team, but respect the other team. Fans and game officials. Good sportsmanship is all about respect. Win with humility, lose with grace, and do both with dignity. So conduct yourself as a true sportsman, encouraging through your behavior the practice of good sportsmanship to others. Again, welcome, support your team, and be a good sport. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Pryor Center here at UVA Wise for tonight's first semifinal matchup, which will pit the Lady Bearcats of Virginia High versus the Lady Warriors of Central. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we do ask that you please rise, remove your caps as we pay honor to America with the playing of our national anthem. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we will have a sportsmanship reading from a player from each team.
Your ticket to a VHSL athletic event is a privilege to watch your youngsters learn on the playing field. One of the lessons taught to the players, one spectator can follow as well. That of good sportsmanship, unruly behavior is unacceptable in the classroom, and the athletic field is a classroom.
Good sportsmanship is learned, practiced, and executed. Respect for the opponent, spectators, coaches, and officials are necessary at all levels of athletics and activity programs. At VHSL contests, everyone's behavior should be characterized by generosity and genuine concern for others. Display good sportsmanship the next time you attend a VHSL event.
Thank you, ladies. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for tonight's starting lineups. Lady Bearcat fans, it's time to make some noise for your starting five. Starting at guard is a 5'7" junior, number 4, Jada Campbell. Also starting at guard is a 5'6" junior, number 5, Amaya Lee. Starting down low at center is a 5'9" senior, number 11, Kerrigan Bailey. Starting at guard is a 5'7" sophomore, number 22, Allie Schindler. And starting at forward is a 5'9" junior, number 23, Taylor Owens. Assistant coaches for the Lady Bearcats, Mr. Carlos Lee, Mr. Tyrone Smith, and Mr. Shannon Mason. Your head coach is Mr. Kevin Timmons. Lady Bearcat fans, make some noise for your starting five. Now, Lady Warrior fans, make some noise for your starters. Starting at guard is a 5'9" senior, number 10, Chrissy Mullins. Also starting at guard is a 5'2" junior, number 12, Brooke Porter. Also starting at guard is a 5'7" junior, number 23, Olivia Mullins. Starting at forward is a 5'9" sophomore, number 30, Hannah Carter. And starting at forward is a 6'1" junior, number 42, Dee Shavetnik. Mr. Josh May, Miss Taylor Sandage, and Miss Allie Stellar. Those are your assistants. The head coach, Mr. Robin Dotson. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for the starters for the Lady Warriors.
All right, as you just heard, Chris Davis is a loudspeaker announcing of the starting five. We're getting ready to get kicked off here from the state semifinal action from the Pryor Center as both teams come to midcourt. Referees say their final dues to the score bench, and we're getting ready to get going. Chris, what are your thoughts for tonight?
I don't know, Lance. Something about this game compared to Saturday. Even though I know it's not a capacity crowd, they seem to be pretty electric. Again, Central Warriors fans outnumber Virginia High 2-1. But Virginia High fans are already up on their seats. I saw a few signs that said, "Why not us?" So Virginia High is fired up. The Warrior fans are fired up. Tips underway. Here we go.
The Lady Warriors have the basketball to start the possession, and Olivia Mullins goes to the right wing to Hannah Carter as they run their pat and dribble drive up to the top. Gracie Mullins spins into the lane, finds Brooke Porter up to the right wing, goes back down to Gracie Mullins in the right corner as Savetnik is trying to get position on the low block. Ball back to the top to the left wing to Olivia Mullins, back to the right wing, back to Gracie Mullins as the Lady Warriors step back through and run through another offensive possession. And Olivia Mullins has the basketball back to the top of the key now over to Brooke Porter, left wing. Finds Disa Vedek in the lane. She takes a second back to the top of the key to Olivia Mullins. Good defensive pressure here to start off the game by Virginia High.
Absolutely. Virginia High fans helping cheer their defense on, staying on their feet the whole time.
As the Gracie Mullins drives to the lane with a left-hand layup, is no good. Disa Vedek comes down with the rebound, and on the putback, she is fouled. Shot's no good, but she's going to go to the line to shoot two.
Savetnik picking right back up where she left off Saturday. Again, Saturday against Martinsville, she had 17 points, 15 rebounds. We were about 46 seconds in. She's already grabbed her first offensive rebound.
First foul shot from Savetnik is no good, so we got 7:14 to go here in the first quarter. Scores still 0-0. Second shot getting ready to come underway here from Savetnik. It's all the way around the rim and no good. Rebound pulled down by number 22, which is Snyder, and comes back to the quick point guard Owens. That's Amaya Lee, excuse me, Chris. Over to the left corner, down number 23. That's Taylor Owens. Back to the top of 22. Again, that's Snyder. Back to 23. Owens to the left wing. Goes back to Snyder in the left corner. She drives baseline. Ball is dribbled off of her foot. I believe it will be Warrior basketball.
Yeah, I looked a few things up, and I believe Owens comes into this game putting up about 17 points last week against Chatham. And I believe Jada Campbell was the leading scorer in that game, had 25 points to get the Lady Bearcats to where they are here in the Final Four.
Chris, you weren't with us the last time the Lady Warriors played. The last time they played the Bearcats is Gracie Mullins shoots a three. It's no good. Rebound pulled again down by number 22, Alexandria Snyder. But you'll notice it's a little point guard over there, number 5, Amaya Lee. She is full of energy. She's 110 miles an hour the whole time, and she is quick as lightning.
We have a travel right here on the drive right there by Sid North. I can see that. Again, these two teams look very comparable. It looks like they're very guard heavy. Look like they want to get to the basket. Again, Virginia High scored 8 threes last week against Chatham, so both teams like to shoot the three if they're left open. Both teams want to get to the basket if they can with their guards.
Olivia Mullins dribbles to the top of the key and finds Gracie Mullins, who goes down with the left hand and shoots a nice layup. Good dribble drive action there for the Lady Warriors. Scores 2-0, 6 to play in the first.
A little slower start here in this game compared to last week against Martinsville. The Lady Warriors put up about 9 points in the first 2 minutes.
As Lee has the basketball, shoots the three, shots up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Savetnik. Handed over to Gracie Mullins, and back the other way come the Lady Warriors. Over here to the left wing is Olivia Mullins. Her three-point shot's up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Lee. The Bearcats running back down the other direction. Number 22, Alexandria Sidner. The shot no good. Rebound pulled down by Taylor Owens. Back to the right short corner. The Sidner shot's up and good. 2-2's now scored.
And Owens with the offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Sidner right there for the open jump shot. We're tied at 2.
Olivia Mullins crosses the timeline. Picked up by Sidner. She's dribbling over the right wing. Hannah Carter's the back cut. The pass is not there. Back to the top of the key to Brooke Porter. Over to the left wing to Gracie Mullins. She's going to drive now. She's guarded by number 4, who is Jada Campbell. Her shot's up, no good, but nice hustle by Savetnik, who gets on the floor, gets the rebound, finds Hannah Carter for that patented 10-foot jump shot, Chris.
Yeah, good hustle right there by Savetnik, getting on the floor for the loose ball. Kept the possession alive so Hannah Carter could knock down that jump shot.
4-2, 5 to play in favor of your Warriors. Virginia High has the basketball, and they're into the floor. Number 23, Taylor Owens shoots a three from the right wing. Shots up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Brooke Porter, and racing back the other way comes the Warriors. She goes all the way down to the lane. Layup shots up to no good. Rebound pulled down by Campbell of Virginia High. And now the pace is starting to pick up a little bit, Chris.
Yeah, very quick pace here early on, halfway through the first quarter. The points don't reflect it, but the girls getting up and down the floor, getting some shots off. Just the ball is not falling.
Taylor Owens has the ball at the right wing. She finds Lee, who's curling around to the foul on her. Post entry pass to Kerrigan. Bailey is knocked away. Goes off of Bailey's foot to be a turnover ball to the Warriors. Virginia High sets up in a 2-2-1 press.
Again, very fast pace. Virginia High scored 26 points last week in the first quarter against Chatham, capitalizing on 6 3-point opportunities that they were able to convert in that first quarter.
Olivia Mullins guarded by Lee. She crosses the timeline there, guarded hardly by Lee. Lee does a good job there getting her hand in. No foul called. The ball goes out of bounds off of Olivia Mullins. It's going to be Bearcat basketball.
You're correct about Lee. She definitely looks like a little small hustler. She was all over Olivia Mullins right there. She crossed the half court, forced Olivia into a turnover. Bearcats basketball.
She crosses the timeline, dribbles to the right-hand side to the right wing. She's guarded by Liv. Back to the top of the key. Ball knocked away by Brooke Porter. Loose ball. Brooke comes away with it, and she's going to be fouled as she's traveling to the basket by Jada Campbell.
Yeah, I believe the Warriors fans wanted the foul called a little earlier. The Virginia High fans not happy the foul was called at all. Again, the Virginia High fans definitely excited. This is kind of unprecedented territory. It's been 10 years, over 10 years, since the Lady Bearcats have been in this situation. You can tell their fans are definitely engaged in this game. Again, 4-2 here halfway through the first quarter.
As you can tell that you got a hair bow that getting thrown off the court here as the girls get set back up as Brittany Mullins check back in. You can tell here through the first 4 minutes, Chris, both these teams are full of adrenaline and energy. You can kind of tell just by watching around some of the facial expressions. The ball comes in to Gracie Mullins. Ball underneath to Savetnik. Back out to Gracie Mullins. He decides not to take a three. Back to the top to Brooke Porter, who will shoot the three. Shots up, no good. Rebound comes off of Brittany Mullins. It'll be Bearcat basketball. Yeah. I think a little bit of jitters here to start off with, Chris.
Yeah, the energy level is definitely a little higher today than it was in here on Saturday. Again, Saturday we had 3 games. I feel like the energy here early on in this game is way higher than it was Saturday. Right now the Lady Warriors rushing a few shots. It wasn't a very good 3-point opportunity right there. Led to a missed shot and the Bearcats basketball.
Got an inadvertent whistle over there by the official. He's explaining something to Coach Dodson. I noticed that when he popped his whistle there, he said, "My bad." So it must have been an inadvertent whistle on his behalf. And the Bearcat basketball, 3:40 to go. Score still 4-2 as Lee has the ball at the top of the key. Her pass into number 11, Bailey, is knocked away but picked up by number 22, Sidner. And she goes to the left corner to number 23, Taylor Owens, who dribbles into the foul line, finds Lee, who's going down with her left hand. Nice backdoor pass to number 11, Bailey. Shots up and no good, but she's going to be fouled and go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, Carter got a little out of position there on the weak side defense. Good baseline drive by the Bearcats. Little post entry pass to the weak side. Carter hadn't dropped down low enough to cover it. Bailey got the shot off and was fouled by Carter there.
First foul shot from Bailey is no good, so still here at 3:25. Bit of a scoring drought for both teams. Score still 4-2 as the second shot from Bailey is getting ready to come underway.
Yeah, very hectic, fast-paced game. Only be 4-2 early on.
Set yourself. Shot is up, and it is good. 4-3 now your score. 3:25 to go. Virginia High picks up full court man-to-man. Brittany Mullins racing down the other way, dribbles herself into a trap, then dribbles back out of it, comes back to the top to Hannah Carter, who finds Brooke Porter at the top of the key. She's dribbling down with the left hand, finds Hannah Carter curling around. 10-foot jump shot again for Carter. That's her patent shot, Chris. 6-3 now in favor of the Warriors.
Yeah, good shot by Carter. She got into the lane, had a wide open jump shot. Pulled up, knocked it down. She has 4 points here in the first quarter.
Lee has the ball across the timeline. She's picked up by Brittany Mullins, dribbles into the foul line. Finds number 22 Sidner curling around. She's going to dribble all the way down to the right corner and then come back up to the top of 23, Liz Owens, who goes in with the left hand, shoots a jump shot. Shot blocked by Carter. Quickly the other way come the Warriors as Brooke Porter is racing down. As you can see there, Chris, Lee has all kinds of speed.
Yeah, she's all over the court right now. Looked like Porter had a wide open layup, but Lee came out of nowhere and stole it from behind.
Transition back the other way for Virginia High is number 22, Alexandria Sidner finds the transition layup. Scores now 6-5 with 2:20 to go.
And both teams looking to run a very similar type of games. Dribble drive offense, looking to kick it around, see if you can get an open shot or open penetration. Both teams playing good, hard pressure, man-to-man defense right now.
Brooke Porter has the ball at the right wing, goes down to the right corner to Hannah Carter, who dribbles up to the top and finds Brittany Mullins. She drives into the lane, shoots a layup. Shot's no good, but she's got a foul. It's going to be called. She's going to go to the line to shoot two.
That will be on number 22, Sidnor. That'll be her first. That'll be the team's third so far here in the first quarter. You know, one of the weaknesses I've seen so far with the Warriors, even going back to Saturday's quarterfinal game, is trying to convert on these free throws. Brittany misses the first, so the Warriors start the game 0 for 3 here from the free throw line.
Everybody knows, Chris, the bigger the game, the more important these foul shots are going to be down the stretch.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Virginia High is 1 for 2 from the line. The Lady Warriors now 0 for 3. Shots up, 0 for 4.
Loose ball rebound pulled down by number 25, DeLeon from Virginia High.
DeLeon just checked into the game here on that last free throw.
As Lee has the basketball now picked up by Olivia Mullins. She's dribbling to the right side. Finds number 23, Taylor Owens for a deep three. Shots up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Mullins. Olivia Mullins, that is. And racing back down the other way, she finds Hannah Carter in transition. Nice catch and nice finish by Carter there. Scores 8-5.
Yeah, Carter was guarding Owens on the three. When Owens took the three, Carter began to kind of release down the court. When the Warriors got the rebound, they kicked it up to an open Carter for the layup. Central Warriors with the steal coming back again.
Number 4, Jada Campbell goes in. Ball's turned over to the Warriors. Gracie Mullins driving down. She finds Brittany Mullins at the right corner for a three. Shots up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Taylor Owens of Virginia High. And they're coming back down the other way. She's picked up in the full court there by Hannah Carter, causing a little problems. She finds Lee, and Lee comes across the timeline, picked up again by Olivia Mullins. I got a feeling, Chris, these two are going to be going at it all day long.
I have a feeling you're correct. Again, great hustle, great defense, but both of these young ladies, again, so far, neither team able to convert any three-point opportunities. You think if one team can get one of those to fall, maybe get a little comfortable, get their nerves set, they might start shooting the ball a little bit better. Again, just 8-5 with 50 seconds to go.
Bailey has the ball on the low block, decides not to shoot it, kicks it back out to the right corner to Taylor Owens. She goes back up to the top and finds Lee at the top of the key, again picked up by Olivia Mullins. And 40 seconds to go here. Bailey has the ball at the foul line. She drives in with the left hand, goes to the left short corner to Lauren DeLeon. She dribbles to the foul line, finds Lee curling around, dribble drive, floater from the foul line. Shots up and good. 8-7 is the score. 25 seconds left to go. Virginia High picks up again the full court pressure.
Yeah, Olivia Mullins got a little out of position right there. Let Lee drive right past her for the nice floater in the lane for 2 points.
Brittany Mullins has a three-point shot down from the left corner. Shots up and no good. Rebound pulled down by Savette, and it kicks it back out to Brittany Mullins. She drives all the way down. Her layup's up and no good. Ball goes out of bounds, though, on the loose ball. Rebound. It's going to remain Warrior basketball with 9.3 seconds left to go.
Yeah, I believe Brittany's game's more putting the ball on the floor, attacking the basket. She's taken 2 threes in the last 2 possessions. I don't believe that's really the game style that she wants to have, but she's been left open, so she's taken both. But that time she put the ball on the court. Got a pretty decent layup opportunity right there. Lady Warriors will keep possession.
Lady Warriors set up their inbounds plays. Lydia Mullins throws it into Brooke Porter, and Brooke Porter loses the handle on the inbounds pass. It goes out of bounds. 8.4 seconds to go to Virginia High basketball.
Yeah, missed free throws and unforced turnovers at this point in the season cannot be good. Lady Warriors going to have to clean up the basketball here in the first quarter.
As number 22, Alexandria Sidner, she checks back in for the Bearcats.
And these last 8 seconds in the quarter can be pivotal, especially if a team can make a stop or a score.
Lee has the basketball across timeline. 5 seconds to go. She's going to dribble all the way down. Finds number 23, Owens, who dribbles to the elbow. Shots up at the end of the bucket. And as the time goes out, shot goes through. Score is now 9-8 in favor of Virginia High. And that's the end of the first quarter.
And as I said, those last 10 seconds of a quarter of a possession can really set the momentum going forward. Lady Warriors had the ball with 9 seconds left, had a chance to take the last shot. Instead, an unforced turnover gives the Lady Bearcats the basketball. Lee penetrates into the lane, kicks it out to Owens. Hannah Carter was all over Owens. Owens got a little bit of separation there at the buzzer. Took a little mid-range jump shot and knocks it in to give the Lady Bearcats a 1-point lead after the first quarter.
So a fast-paced, chaotic, hectic first quarter with both teams on the floor and racing up and down the court. The score, on the other hand, does not exactly reveal the tempo of the game that we witnessed there in the first quarter as the Bearcats are on top of our Central Warriors 9-8. From the unforced turnovers, a couple missed foul shots, the Lady Warriors there in the first quarter has caused some problems. Hopefully we'll get those things cleaned up, as Chris said, as we've got about 8 seconds here before we get going again in the second quarter. And hopefully they can get those things cleaned up and ready to go here and maybe have a little bit of showing going in the second quarter.
Yeah, see if the Lady Warriors can get Dee Savetnik involved on the offense. So far, again, Hannah Carter chipped in 4 points there in the first quarter, knocking in that jump shot. Again, these two teams a little more familiar with each other. Virginia High probably a little bit more prepared to try to stop Savetnik inside. In that first quarter, Savetnik was held scoreless. She did grab 4 rebounds. Hannah Carter led all scorers with 6. Again, the Lady Warriors only had 8 points. Carter was 6 of the 8.
As Virginia High has the basketball, Lee step back 3 from about behind the college line. Shots up and no good for her. Rebound pulled down by Savetnik. Outlet quickly to Brooke Porter, and they're racing back down the other way. As Porter is picked up by Lee at the foul line, applying all kinds of pressure. Porter has the ball over to the right wing to Olivia Mullins. Olivia Mullins guarded by number 23, Taylor Owens. Back to Savetnik at the top, to Brooke Porter at the left wing. Screened by Savetnik. Back to the top to Hannah Carter. As Hannah Carter now dribbles, and she goes to the right side all the way down. She is going to be fouled by number 4, I believe.
The referee's going to talk it over. One had a foul, then one was calling a jump ball. They're going to call a foul on number 4. That's Jada Campbell. That's her second personal foul. Again, Campbell comes in this game, put up 25 points last week against Chatham. So getting her in foul trouble here in the first quarter could be a benefit of the Lady Warriors. Again, the Lady Bearcat fans getting behind their defense on that last possession. The crowd comes to their feet on the holding, and Lady Warriors had the ball for almost a minute, couldn't score. And the Lady Bearcats cheering on their defense.
The ball is inbounded to Savetnik. It's knocked away and then knocked off to Savetnik. It will be Bearcat basketball turnover against the Lady Warriors.
It's 2 straight poor inbounds possessions right here by the Lady Warriors underneath their own basket. Leads to turnovers in Virginia High basketball.
As Lee now has the basketball for the Bearcats just across the timeline, picked up again by Olivia Mullins. Going to have a high screen set for her at the foul line by number 11, Bailey. And Bailey rolls to the basket, pass to her is knocked away by Gracie Mullins and turned over. And she's racing back down the other way. She's going to go coast to coast all the way with the right-hand layup. Shots up and good by Gracie Mullins. Score is now 10-9 with 6:50 to go in the second quarter. Quickly down the other way come the Bearcats. A shot from Bailey had an open layup underneath. It rolled all the way around the rim, Chris, and popped back out. Rebound pulled down by Gracie. Yeah. They're headed the other way.
Fast-paced basketball game. It's hard for me to get a word in edgewise. Again, Gracie Mullins with a nice layup in the last possession gives her 4 points. Hannah Carter with a nice drive and finish. Hannah Carter taking over here early on in the first half. Lady Warriors, she has 8 points, all 8 of them coming either in the lane with mid-range jump shots.
As number 23, Owens takes the 3 from deep. Shots up, no good for her. Rebound pulled down by Liv Mullins. We're back down the other way. And she dribbles down to the right, finds Brooke Porter's left corner. Nice hustle there by Lauren DeLeon of Virginia High to knock it away. It's going to be Warrior basketball underneath the basket.
Again, both teams not shy to shoot the 3. Neither team has made one yet. They're combined 0 for 9 so far here in the first half, but neither team going to shy away from shooting. So far, getting the ball to the basket has been what's worked for both teams, but they're going to keep firing up the 3s.
As Savetnik gets the inbounds pass from Hannah Carter. Shots up and good for Savetnik. 14-9 is now the score with 6 to go in the second quarter as Lee brings the ball across the half-court line. She's picked up by Hannah Carter, or not shooting, by Gracie Mullins. Ball goes to 25 DeLeon, who comes over to the right side to Owens. 15-foot jump shot, no good for Owens. Rebound pulled down by Savetnik, but number 11, Kerrigan Bailey, gets in on the action as well. We got a jump ball. Possession arrow in favor of the Warriors.
Looks like Coach Dawson will get Savetnik out here for a breather. She's played the whole first half to this point. Again, those last 2 points on that last possession were her first 2 I mentioned between quarters. Let's see if Coach Dodson looks to get the ball inside to Zavetnik and maybe get some points. She got the ball inside that last possession, put up 2. Again, she's a force on the rebound side, but those last 2 points were her first 2 points of the half. She comes out for a breather now as Cassie Mullins comes in.
As Lee picks up Liv there in the full court, giving all kinds of pressure. Liv comes to Brooke Porter, who just got away with the walk. Chris, ball comes back to the top to Hannah Carter. Letting them play a little bit, Chris, out here. Bodies flying everywhere. Warriors manage to come away with the basketball. Brooke Porter driving all the way down, goes all the way to the goal. Nice shot, nice drive by Brooke Porter. 16-9 is now the score in favor of your Warriors.
Yeah, Warriors start the second quarter with an 8-0 run here in the first 3 minutes. I do believe Brooke got away with the walk. Referees didn't call it. Leads to 2 Lady Warriors points. So no complaints from me.
Absolutely not. Lee has the ball over here on the right wing. She's guarded by Olivia Mullins. She drops all the way to the lane. Kicks over to 23. Taylor Owens in the left corner, who goes back up to the top, number 22. That's Sidner. She drives into the lane. Left-handed layup, no good. Rebound, ball pulled down. Rebound pulled down by Callie Mullins, and she is fouled while she was grabbing the rebound.
Fouls on number 32, Madison Lockhart. That'll be her first. She just checked into the game. That's the 15th foul here on the Lady Bearcats. Again, Lady Bearcats with 5 fouls here in the first half. Lady Warriors with just 1.
Full court pressure again from Virginia High. The press has been broken by the Warriors as Brooke Porter drives all the way down. And as she drives into the lane, she's going to be called for a walk. The extended pressure here from Virginia High is causing the Lady Warriors a little bit of problems, Chris.
Yeah, referees didn't miss that travel call. She actually had Hannah Carter wide open on the weak side block. Didn't see her in time. She saw her just at the last second, but before she could make the pass, she shuffled her feet too many times, and the referees called her for a walk.
We got 4:40 to go. 16-9 is the score in favor of your Warriors as Lee has the basketball and kicks it over to the right wing to Sidner, who dribbles back up to the top, back to Lee to the right wing. She dribbles in and stopped by the Warrior defense. Ball down to the left corner to DeLeon. As she's dribbling up to the right-hand side, she's going to be called, foul's going to be called on the Liv Mullins to the block.
Looked like pretty good defense right there. I know the Warriors fans and Coach Dodson don't like the call. Looked like she had pretty good position. She didn't reach with her hands. Had her hands out wide, was moving her feet. Referees decided to call her for a block. Maybe she got over maybe a little bit too much of a bump right there. Referees called it and called the foul. Again, that's just Olivia's first, team second. And Dee Savetnik has checked back in the game after about a 30-second break.
Lee had the basketball kicked to the left wing to DeLeon, back to the top to Bailey. The top of the key, she thinks about 3 for a second, decides not to shoot it. Ball over to the left of the right wing to Lee as they run through their offense. That is Virginia High. Lee goes all the way back to cross court, skip past to Sidner, who then finds number 11, Bailey, who drops all the way in and loses the handle on it, regains possession quickly, goes down to the right corner to number 22, who is Sidner. She drops all the way in, shot blocked by Dee Savetnik there. Rebound pulled down quickly by Olivia Mullins, and she's coming down the other way, and she's going to be fouled on the drive by number 22. That is Sidner.
That'll be the team's 6th foul.
That was quite the collision there, Chris.
Yeah, that was great block by Savetnik on the other side. That's one of those, you get a little bit more of it. You might be 3 or 4 rows up in the bleachers, but good job keeping it in play. Gave the Lady Warriors the possession. Lady Warriors come down and draw the foul and retain possession of the basketball.
Ball is inbounded to Brooke Porter. She's guarded by Lee. She goes all the way in, kicks it to Gracie Mullins for a 3 in the right corner. Shots up and no good. Rebound pulled down by number 11, Kerrigan Bailey, but as she goes to dribble, it knocks off her knee. So that's going to be a turnover to Warrior basketball.
See what the Lady Warriors can draw up here on the inbounds. The last 2 times we've inbounded the basketball underneath our own basket, it's led to a turnover. Let's see what Coach Dawson can draw up here.
As I believe we've got a timeout called by the Virginia High coaching staff. We do so. 3:48 here to go left in the first half of play from the semifinal game here in the state 2A girls basketball. We have your Warriors 16, the Virginia High Bearcats 9. You got a 30-second timeout.
Let's just show how smart I am. I said at the end of the first quarter, the Lady Bearcats hit a shot, get all the momentum, take a 9-8 lead. Since that shot, we have played over 4 minutes of the second quarter. The Lady Bearcats, who I said had a little momentum, had the crowd on their side, has been held scoreless here in the second quarter, and the Lady Warriors have gone on an 8-0 run themselves.
Chris, if I was a betting man, I would ask you the betting lines and go the opposite.
That would be a good decision.
As we're coming out of the timeout, the Lady Warriors will have the basketball underneath their end of their own goal. As they set up in a stack all the way down line, all the way down the left side of the lane. As they run through their play, Vivian Mullins going to end down the basketball. She comes all the way to the top to Brooke Porter, who has the ball top of the key. Going to dribble over to the right. She's guarded by Lee. Entry pass into Dee Savetnik. Nice move by Savetnik. Shots up and good. Nice post pass. Nice post finish by Savetnik. 18-9 is now the score.
As I said, we got to get the ball into Disa Vetnik here in the second quarter. So far, 2 possessions inside. She's chipped in 4 points.
3-point shot from the right corner by Owens is no good. Loose ball rebound comes down to number 22, who is Sidner. Her shot's no good, but Bailey on the hustle there for the Virginia High Bearcats. And as she goes back in for the layup, she's going to be fouled. Number 23, Olivia Mullins, she's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
That'll be Olivia's second here in the first half. Again, Virginia High going back with Campbell here in the first half. Again, Campbell picks up 2 fouls here in the first half. Again, she's their leading scorer coming into this game. The coach decides he needs to go back with her with all the momentum on the Lady Warriors side.
As Bailey's first foul shot is good, that makes the score 18-10 with 3:25 to go in the first half. As Bailey's second shot is up, it's no good. Loose ball rebound. We got a jump ball down on the rebound. Arrow possession in favor of the Lady Bearcats.
And it took over 4 minutes for the Bearcats to score here in the second quarter. The Lady Warriors start the second quarter with a nice 10-0 run until that last free throw. Again, the Bearcats will retain possession with the Warriors up 18-10.
Bearcats inbound the basketball underneath. Goes to the left-hand side to Campbell, guarded by Brooke Porter. She's going to drive with left hand down to the baseline. Shot blocked by Disa Vetnik. And then on the loose ball, number 11, Kerrigan Bailey had a little too much body there, Chris. She knocks Liv out of bounds. Going to be a foul on Bailey.
Yeah, got a little too aggressive right there. Good rebound by Olivia Mullins. That foul will be the 17th foul on the Lady Bearcats. So Olivia Mullins will go to the free throw line to see if the Lady Warriors can't finally crack the seal on the free throws here. So far, neither team has made a three-pointer, and the Lady Warriors come into the score 0 for 4 from the free throw line.
As Liv goes to shoot the front end of a 1-and-1, shot up and good for her. That makes the score 19-10.
Sometimes you just got to make note of how bad things are to make things a little better.
It's true, Chris. It's true. It's a good point there. Second shot on the way from Liv. It's up and good. Both those look good coming out and we're good. Didn't even touch the rim either way. And then as Liv's going to go to the bench, she has 2 fouls, and she's going to go get a break here. The score is now 20-10 with 3:17 to go in the first half.
And the way Virginia High plays offense, so you can't, 10-point lead, you can't quite rest on it. They've got a lot of energy. The fans are really fired up for this game. We'll have to keep the pedal to the middle here for the Lady Warriors to keep this lead.
Campbell has a deep 3 there for her from way back downtown. Shot's no good. Loose ball on the ground. Bodies everywhere. Number 22, Sidner comes away with it. Back to Campbell in the left wing. Her 3-point shot again is up and no good. Sidner is Bailey that time is on the rebound. And her shot blocked out of bounds by Disa Vetnik. I tell you what, Chris, the Lady Bearcats, and they're really crashing the boards hard. There, lots of effort being put forward.
Yes, they are against the Vetnik now with 3 block shots here in the second quarter as well.
As Lee inbounds the ball to Bailey on the left short corner, shots up and good for her. 20-12 now the score. Virginia High picks up again in the full court press. Ball back to Brittany Mullins. They're taking their time crossing the timeline to break the press. Brooke Porter gets it now. Breaks the 10-second call. She's picked up by Campbell at the right wing. She's going to dribble down, find Brittany Mullins wide open underneath. Shot up. She's got fouled. It bounced around the rim, Chris. I thought it was going to crawl and fall. It didn't. She's going to go to the line of shoot.
Yeah, nice pass right there. Nice diagonal pass from the weak lane to the far side block. Brittany Mullins was wide open. Barely missed the N1 opportunity, but she'll go to the line and shoot 2.
First shot from Mullins is no good. Score is still 20-12 with 2:30 to play in the first half as Brittany Mullins is set to shoot the second. That one is good. 21-12 now the score as the Bearcats inbound the basketball to Lee. She's across the timeline. She's setting her Lady Bearcats up. Finds Campbell. She's dribbling to the top of the key. It's a screen for number 23. That's Owen. She dribbles down to the right wing. Nice spin move into the lane, and she's going to be fouled on her jump shot. The foul's going to be on Disa Vetnik.
And Owen's not afraid to shoot the ball. She had 2 3-point opportunities on the last possession. Neither one of them failed. She gets the ball back in her hands right here instead of taking and settling for the 3. She puts the ball on the floor with her left hand, goes up, shoots the left-handed layup, misses the shot, but draws the foul.
First foul shot from Jada Campbell is up and good, making the score 21-13 with 2:18 to play. She just got the ball from the official and set to shoot the second of 2. It's up off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound pulled down by Hannah Carter. Outletted to Brooke Porter. As Virginia High picks up in half-court man-to-man, Porter dribbles down the right side. She stops. She dribbles into the lane. Spin move all the way to the basket with the right hand. Shots up. No good. Disa Vetnik with the rebound. Her shot is up and no good, but she's going to be fouled on the shot. They're going to go to the line to shoot 2.
Get another offensive rebound by Disa Vetnik. She pulled down 3 offensive rebounds in the first half or the first quarter. Last Saturday, she had a bunch of offensive rebounds, some missed 3-point opportunities early in the game. Got a lot of those rebounds and putbacks. Another rebound right there. Draws the foul on the shot.
First foul shot from Savannah is no good, as number 34, who's Madison Campbell, checks in for the Bearcats.
Yeah, for Bailey for Virginia High, she picked up the personal foul in that last possession. It's her third personal foul of the game.
Second shot from Savannah is good, 22-13 now with 2 to play in the first half as Lee crosses half court. She's picked up by Brittany Mullins. And now goes to the right side to Taylor Owens, who shoots the 3 from the right wing, gets up and good. 22-16 now the play. Now the score is Gracie Mullins comes down to the right wing. She's picked up by DeLeon, comes cross court, skip pass to the left wing to Hannah Carter, who dribbles into the foul line, turns around, gives it to Brooke Porter. Offensive rebound pulled down by Savetnik. She kicks it back out to Gracie Mullins. There's a wide open 3. Chris shots up and no good. Rebound ran down there by Hannah Carter, but the ball is going to be off her and out of bounds, and we Bearcat basketball.
And the Lady Warriors still searching for that first 3-point made. A couple opportunities right there. Good offensive rebound again by Dee Savetnik. Going back to the last possession, Virginia High finally knocks down their first 3-pointer of the game. Owens knocked down the 3 from the wing.
1:20 to go here as Campbell, as 23, Owens has the basketball at the right wing, guarded by Hannah Carter. She drives in, and a foul called on Hannah Carter on the shot. Carter bailed her out a little bit, Chris, for that foul.
Yeah, not good defense right there by Carter. I think she was trying to guard against 3. Again, Owens knocked down the 3 the last possession. She beat Carter off the drive right there and drew the foul.
First shot here coming from Taylor Owens. It's up in front of the rim and no good. 1:18 to play first half. Score still 22-16 in favor of the Lady Warriors.
In a very high-paced game. They're not very high scoring, but again, both teams going up and down, getting plenty of shot opportunities. Just neither team able to score.
Second shot from Owens is no good either. Rebound pulled down by Hannah Carter. Outlet to Brooke Porter. She's driving down to the right hand. She finds Brittany Mullins. Nice backdoor cut by Brittany Mullins. Nice speed. Nice finish as well. 24-16, a minute to go.
The old drop-2 play on dribble drive with the girl in the corner backdoor cut.
Quick shot down here from 23. Owens frees up and good for her. 24-19 now the score with under a minute to play.
Owens starting to heat up. And that's 2 threes in the last 3 possessions. She drew a foul into the free throw line last time. She's chipped in 7 points in the last 3 possessions.
Brooke Porter has the ball to the left wing. She's got a screen from Hannah Carter. She drives all the way down, guarded by Campbell. Nothing there. Inside to Brittany Mullins. Again, another nice cut and another nice speed there. Good finish, too, by Brittany Mullins. 26-19, 30 seconds to go.
Yeah, the score is starting to reflect the pace now. Both teams getting up and down the court, knocking down some shots.
As Owens has the ball at the top of the key, she won another 3 there. Kristen thought wiser of it. Goes back to Lee. Goes back down the corner to Owens, who dribbles in. She's guarded by Hannah Carter. Picked up her dribble. Ball comes back to Lee. Got 12 seconds and counting. Lee dribbles in, tries to the back door, tries to dump down pass to the post. Number 34, Madison Campbell can't hang on to it. Ball had a little bit of juice on that one, Chris. She couldn't get her hands on it. Turnover ball with the Warriors.
Turnover by Virginia High with under 10 seconds. At the end of the first quarter, it was the other way around. The Lady Bearcats were able to capitalize and see if the Lady Warriors can't hear it with under 5 seconds.
7 to go as Gracie Mullins is driving down. We got 5 to play for. She makes it to the foul line. She pulls out, shoots a shot. She's fouled on the jumper by number 5, Amaya Lee. The Virginia High coaching staff dropped the head of it. They can't be happy with that foul. She was trying to play defense there, Chris. Just got a little too much body on the shot.
Yeah, you don't want to foul on that last possession, especially with under 2 seconds on the clock. Lee got a little bit too aggressive, picking up her first personal foul. That'll send Gracie Mullins to the line to shoot 2 to try to extend the lead before the half.
First shot from Gracie's up and in. It's good. 27-19 is now the score.
Even when the free throws go in, they don't necessarily look pretty. That one touched just about every piece of the rim it could, but it fell.
As we've got the second shot on the way from Gracie. It is up. It is good. 28-19, 1.8 to go. As the Bearcats get the ball into Campbell. She's going to take a half-court shot. Oh!
Good shot.
Yeah, the nice effort there by number 4. So at halftime here, the semifinal game, we've got your Lady Warriors ahead of the Bearcats. 28-19. The Lady Warrior cheerleaders are coming on for their halftime dance, and we'll be cut away here as they do that. And we'll be back in just a second for the halftime, the first half stats and the rundown. We'd like to thank EMI once again, our special game sponsor, for allowing us to bring you the state semifinal broadcast. Again, shout out to our sponsor EMI for being the game sponsor and allowing us to bring the broadcast to you. We'll be back right after this.
And economic equality of sexes.
All right, we are back now as the Lady Warrior cheerleaders just finished up their halftime dance again. We always say this, shout out to them. They always do a good job, always do a fantastic job. All the coaches that work with them and get them fired up and ready for every game. They're always here, they're always supportive, and always doing a good job. So just thank you them. Chris, you got some stats for us to run down for first half?
Yeah, I do. So far for the oh, sorry about that. Hope you guys can hear me. Chris Davis over there cranking up the music again on us. For the Lady Warriors in the first half, again, they scored 8 points in the first quarter, 20 points in the second quarter. Shot the ball a lot better in the second quarter. In the first quarter, they were just 4 for 13 from the field for just 31%. In the second quarter, we turned it on a little bit more. Shot 7 for 11 from the field. Shot 64% from the field there in the second quarter. Also made 6 of 8 free throws there in the second quarter for those 20 points. Leading the way for the Lady Warriors is Hannah Carter with 8 points. Hannah Carter has 8 points and 3 rebounds and a block to add to that as well. She's also 4 for 4 from the field here in the first half. Dee Savetnik has 5 points for the Lady Warriors and has grabbed a team high 8 rebounds. She's 2 for 2 from the field, but only 1 for 4 from the free throw line. Tracy Mullins has 6 points. She's 2 for 7 from the field, 2 for 2 from the free throw line. She has also grabbed a rebound and has 2 steals. Brooke Porter scored 2 points, 1 for 5 from the field, and also grabbed a rebound. Olivia Mullins has 2 points, 2 for 2 from the free throw line, and she's chipped in 4 points. And Callie Mullins checked in, got a little bit of playing time there, and grabbed a lone rebound. Again, that's 28 points for the Lady Warriors. Hannah Carter leading the way with 8 points. For the Lady Bearcats, they scored 19 for the game. They scored 9 in the first quarter and 10 in the second quarter. In the first quarter, they shot the ball a little bit better. They were 4 for 9 from the field for 44%. In the second quarter, though, the Lady Warriors defense got all over them, as the Lady Bearcats only managed to go 3 for 15 from the field. So 15 shots by the Lady Bearcats, only 3 of which fell. That's 20%. Lady Bearcats are shooting just 29% for the game, 7 for 24. Leading the scoring for the Lady Bearcats is Taylor Owens with 8. She knocked down 2 threes there late in the second quarter. She's 2 for 6 from three-point land. She's 0 for 2 from the free throw line. She's also chipped in a 2-point field goal. She has 8 points and has also pulled down 3 rebounds. Next in line for the Lady Bearcats is Kerrigan Bailey with 6 points. She's 2 for 4 from the field, chipped in 2 for 4 from the free throw line for 6 points. She's pulled down 2 rebounds. Jada Campbell has a lone point. She's 1 for 2 from the free throw line, 0 for 3 from the field. The speedster, Amaya Lee, she's only scored 2 points. Lady Warriors doing a good job keeping her out of the lane, keeping her from the basket. She scored 2 points. She's 1 for 3 from the field. She's fired up 2 3-pointers and is unsuccessful on both. She's 0 for 2. Alexandria Sidnor has chipped in 2 points. She leads the Lady Bearcats with 4 rebounds. She's 1 for 5 from the field. Again, 4 rebounds, 2 points for Sidnor. DeLeon checked in, got some time there as a bench player. She's grabbed 1 rebound, has yet to take a shot. Madison Lockhart and Madison Campbell both got in there for a little bit there in the first half. Haven't really chipped in much as far as any stats. Lockhart did pick up a personal foul. Again, so far for the game, the Lady Bearcats are shooting 7 for 24 from the field, 29%. They have 19 points in the game, while your Lady Warriors are shooting 46% from the field for 28 points so far in the game. A couple things to note here as well, Lance. I look at here again. Lady Warriors are 0 for 7 from 3. Firing up the 3-pointers. They knocked down a few there on Saturday against Martinsville. Haven't managed to knock one down here yet, but still I have a somewhat comfortable 9-point lead. The Lady Bearcats are 2 for 10 from 3. They knocked down 2 right there by Owens late in the second quarter. Again, they knocked down 8 last week against Chatham in the quarterfinal game. I saw that they knocked down 6 3-pointers in the first quarter alone to start off to a 26-point first quarter start. So far in the first half against your Lady Warriors, though, they've only managed 19 points.
Yeah, it's been an exciting first half of basketball that we just witnessed here, Chris, and we're hoping, I would imagine, we'll see just an exciting second half as well. Got about 2.5 minutes to go before we get started underway in the second half, as both teams have made their way back on the court, get some warm-up shots in. I guess think about the halftime adjustments, I guess, as well, and probably both coaches make. Again, Sturgis Sports Media Broadcast is what you listen to. We thank you for tuning in. If you found the link on Facebook, give us a share. If you found the link on Twitter, go ahead and give us a little retweet as well. If you saw it pop up on your Instagram, go ahead and give us a little like on that as well, so we can kind of see That way we know that you're listening to us, and you can let other people know as well that you're listening to the Sturgill Sports Media broadcast here. Warrior Nation blog, of course. State semifinal action. I'd like to thank EMI, our game sponsor for tonight, EMI Professional Services. Thank you very much for reaching out and becoming a sponsor of the Sturgill Sports Media broadcast. Before Chris runs down the rest of the sponsors, if you want to become a sponsor of this, I know that if the girls win tonight, state championship game will be later on this week. I know the Sturgill Sports Media Group is hoping to be there for that as well, trying to get the logistics worked out and everything worked out as well. No, I won't be able to make it. My little daughter, she's got a 1 month checkup. She's got some shots coming. I dread seeing that happening. So we won't be able to make it. I know that hopefully some people will be there. So if you want to be a sponsor, all you have to do is email Sturgill Sports Media. One more time, that is Sturgill Sports Media, and that is at evansturgillphotography.com. Chris, run the rest of the sponsors now.
We'd like to thank England Consulting Group, Home Changes, Ohio Valley National Bank, ITS, Shade Tree Landscaping, Dale's Heating and Air, Evan Sturgill Photography, Cavalier Pharmacy, College Hair Studio, Genesis Salon, Innovative Graphics, Courtney Van Husk LuLaRoe Consultant, Morgan McClure in Coburn, Morgan McClure Ford in St. Paul, Robo's Drive-In, Pound IGA, Rainbow Gymnastics, Chelsea Industrial Supply, and Mr. Ben Hardy.
Thanks again, each one of you all, for being a sponsor and a proud sponsor, we'll say, of the Sturgill Sports Media broadcast. 30 seconds to go. The Lady Warriors are making their way onto the court. It will be their basketball as Brooke Porter's going to inbound it to Olivia Mullins, and they're going to be traveling to our right. If you're looking at it that way, they'll be going that direction as the Bearcats break it down, and they're huddled over there. Chris, I don't know if you got a chance to watch the coach over there for Virginia High, but he is just an absolute ball of positive energy. He is just fun to watch. He's always upbeat over there. You can tell he is into it. The girls really respond to him as well. He's fun to watch over there, to see him, the coaching staff, the things they're doing over there. We appreciate what he's doing as well. As I'm sure you heard the whistle, here we go, underway.
Yeah, he's very animated over. I know, he's a younger guy. These younger coaches typically a lot more energetic, have a lot more energy than us old guys. Or, I don't want to speak for you, Lance. I'm a little older probably than you, but once you get a little older, you lose a little bit of that energy.
As the Lady Warriors have the basketball, Olivia Mullins over here on the right wing, down to the short corner to Hannah Carter. Shots up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Maya Lee of the Bearcats, and they're headed back down the other way. She races across the timeline. She's picked up by Liv Mullins. She goes to the right wing to Jada Campbell, who goes down to the right corner to Owens, who comes back up to the wing. Campbell and back to Lee. She got the volleyball line here. She's pointing directions there, setting the girls up, ready to run through their next offensive possession.
And Lady Bearcats fans getting involved here, trying to fire their team up. We have a travel call here on Owens on the right wing.
It's going to be a turnover. It's going to be Warrior basketball.
Excuse me, that turnover's on Campbell, not Owens. My fault.
As Liv Mullins sets the inbound the basketball to Gracie Mullins, and I see some directing as well from Coach Dotson, getting his ladies set up as he wants, and he calls the next play. And Liv Mullins has the basketball, top of the key, goes over here to the right corner to Gracie Mullins, and back to the top, over to the left to Brooke Porter as Virginia High has come out in the 2-3 zone, Chris. Shot from Brooke Porter, no good. Rebound pulled down by Lee.
And maybe a little adjustment by the Virginia High Bearcats there at halftime, getting Lady Warriors 0 for 7 from 3 in the first half. We just fired up another, make us 0 for 8. So maybe the Lady Bearcats going to go into a 2-3 zone, see if we can't knock down a 3.
As Campbell shoots the layup, it's no good. Rebound pulled down by 34, Madison Campbell. That shot's no good. That rebound comes down to Dee Savetnik again. She finds Olivia Mullins and crosses the timeline. It goes to the right wing to Hannah Carter, who goes over to the left side to Brooke Porter. Nice cut into the lane by Hannah Carter. Shots up, no good, though. Rebound comes down to Madison Campbell, Virginia High, who then finds the point guard, the speedster, Maya Lee, as she's back down the other way.
A little slower pace here to start the first half, it seems, compared to the first half. Neither team able to get on the scoreboard just yet.
As Lee shoots the 3 from the corner all the way around the rim and no good. Rebound comes off of 23, Taylor Owens, so that's going to be Warrior basketball.
And the Warriors up by 9. They led most of the first half there, especially in the second quarter. They stretched the lead out to about 9-10 points at one point. Virginia High did cut it back to 6. Even though it's been 6 to 10 points, I feel like the game's closer. Again, Lehigh or Virginia High's fans have been fired up. The teams are going hard. I feel like the game's closer right now than the Warriors' 9-point lead.
Hannah Carter has the ball to the left short corner. She finds Brooke Porter, who drives in all the way down. Nice dump off there to Savetnik. And as she goes up, she's going to be fouled. Shot was no good, but she's going to go shoot 2 foul shots.
In another dribble drive offense, the guard dribbles into the lane. When the post player's defender slides over to stop the drive, it leaves the post player wide open. In this case, it was Savetnik wide open on the low block. Good bounce pass to Savetnik, goes up for the shot. She draws the foul. Again, the foul was on number 23, Taylor Owens, her first.
First foul shot from Savetnik, no good. 5:46 to go in the third quarter. Score is still 28-19 in favor of your Lady Warriors. As the second shot is now getting ready to come on the way. Comes Savetnik, she takes her time, she dribbles, she sets, she shoots, it's up, it's good. 30-19 now the score. 29-19 now the score. Excuse me. 5:45 to go.
And Savetnik doing a lot of things well, but so far shooting free throws, not one of them. That second free throw she just made was only her second of the game. She's 2 for 6 from the free throw line here midway through the third quarter.
Lee has the basketball for Virginia High. She drives right to the baseline and she dribbles the ball out of bounds. It's going to be a turnover. Warrior basketball.
Good defense right there by Olivia Mullins. It's been fun to watch Lee and Olivia go against each other. Both of them hard-working defenders. Both of them pretty quick. Lee put the ball on the floor. Good defense right there by Olivia Mullins, cutting off the baseline, forcing the turnover by Lee.
Brooke Porter entry pass into Savetnik. Savetnik drop step with her left foot, and she's going to be called with the walk.
Looked like a pretty good drop step right there by
I'd have to agree, Chris. I'd have to agree.
Referee thought she moved her feet.
A little biased.
Yeah, I'm a little bit biased. It looked like a pretty good drop step. Looked like a pretty good finish. But the referee's called a walk. We'll take 2 points off the board.
Owens at the quick three from the top of the key. Shots up and good for her. 29-22 is now the score. 5 to play in the third quarter as Olivia Mullins comes across the timeline. She finds Brooke Porter down the right corner. He goes into Savetnik, who makes a nice post move that time. Chris looked up the same drop step to me that time as the other. That one goes up, it's in. 31-22 is now the score.
Yeah, going back to what I said there before the second quarter, Coach Dodson looking to get the ball into Savetnik. That's 2 straight possessions, the ball inside. One basket taken off for a travel. That time she converts and puts up 2.
Number 4, Jada Campbell, the left-hander, goes in. Shot, that's no good. Rebound pulled down by 34, Madison Campbell. Another block there by Savetnik, and she pulls the ball down as well and comes back down the other way. Here comes Olivia Mullins going coast to coast, Euro step. Shots up, no good. Rebound to Hannah Carter. She's up, it's no good. Rebound down to Liv, who finds Brooke Porter in the corner. 3-point shot, no good. Hannah Carter with another offensive rebound for the Warriors, who comes back out to the top to Gracie Mullins, and she sets up here for the next offensive possession.
Yeah, pretty helter-skelter right here by the Lady Warriors on offense. We got 3 pretty good looks, but unable to convert. And Savetnik draws the foul inside on the block.
Nice entry pass by Gracie Mullins there. Savetnik goes up with the shot. It's no good, but she gets fouled. 4:03 to go in the third quarter here. Scores 31-22 as Savetnik sets the line to shoot the first.
Yeah, I kind of get the sense Virginia High would love to be able to go to a zone in order to neutralize Savetnik inside. But when you've got somebody like Lee who can guard the ball and pressure the ball here across the half-court line, you'd like to be able to see her get up and pressure a little bit more. They got to figure out some way to pressure the ball at Lee, but at the same time contain D. Savetnik here inside in the post.
First foul shot from Savetnik was no good as she is set to shoot the second. Dribbles down to get yourself set, shots up, and that one is good. 32-22 now in favor of the Warriors as Coach Dodson calls a full timeout.
And Lady Warriors here up 10, 32-22. As I said a few minutes ago, the game's been 6 to 10 points throughout for most of the second quarter and here to start the second half. But you don't feel like it's quite a 10-point lead. This Lady Bearcats team continuing to fight. Owens is heating up a little bit from three-point land. She's knocked down 3 points or 3 three-pointers here since late in the second quarter and early in the third quarter. She's leading the Virginia High Bearcats now with 11 points, with 3 of those coming from three-point land. So you let them heat up a little bit, knock down a couple of threes, and a 10-point lead can disappear in no time.
Exactly right, Chris. And Virginia High not afraid to shoot 3.
Absolutely not. Yeah, they took 10 threes in the first half, as I've mentioned several times. They knocked down 8 last week against Chatham in the quarterfinals. They're not going to be afraid to shoot them. And if you keep letting them shoot them, all it takes is 1 or 2 of them to go in to chip away at the lead. 1 or 2 of them go in, you start to feel a little more comfortable. Next thing you know, 1 or 2 can turn into 4 or 5, and you've got yourself a ball game.
Both Lady Warriors and Lady Bearcats are coming out of the timeout. It will be Bearcat basketball as Savetnik hit her second of 2 foul shots to make the score 32-22. One more time just to let you know that you're just now tuning in. 4:03 to go as number 23, Taylor Owens, is going to inbounds the basketball to Lee. She's going to come across the timeline right now. Picked up again one more time by Olivia Mullins as the Bearcats setting a 1-4 high across the elbow. Campbell has the basketball. She's being guarded heavily by Brooke Porter. She goes in with the left hand layup. Shots up, no good, but she's fouled. Fouled across the arm. Looks like the referee's going to call the foul on number 42, D. Savetnik. And Campbell's going to go to the line to shoot two.
Good left-handed drive right there by Campbell to get to the basket and draw the foul. She put the ball on the floor on the right wing, attacked with her left hand, went all the way across the lane for a left-handed layup to draw the foul.
Campbell's first is up and good, 32-23 now the score, 3:49 to go as Campbell is set to shoot the second. It's up. It's good as well. 32-24 is now the score as Virginia High comes back out in a full-court press, Chris.
Yeah, one way to neutralize the post might be to pressure the guards and try to keep the ball from getting down inside to Savetnik. Instead, the Lady Warriors just skip it up the floor. Savetnik saves it, and we retain possession.
Brooke Porter has the basketball top of the key. She's picked up again by Lee. She's driving down to the right side, finds Hannah Carter at the right elbow. She goes over to the left wing to Lee, or to Liv, who comes back to Brooke Porter for three from the right wing. Shots up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Sidner. She's headed back down the other way, all the way to the basket with the right hand. Shots up, no good. Rebound, loose ball. Comes away to Savetnik of the Warriors. Olivia Mullins quickly up to Gracie Mullins. She goes all the way down, finds Brooke Porter streaking down the left-hand side. Nice pass, nice finish. 34-24 in favor of your Warriors.
Yeah, very unselfish basketball right there by Gracie. She could have went in, taken a challenge layup, saw the cutting help coming down the weak side, dumped it down to the other side for a nice, easy 2 points instead of the contested 2
Ball
points.
top of the key here by Sidner. She finds Campbell, who thinks about a deep three. Kristen decides not, drives down. Nice step back three, shot up for her. It's no good. Rebound pulled down by Liv Mullins of the Warriors. And we're back down the other way. She's being guarded all the way down the court by Lee. Liv's going to go all the way to the basket. Shot up with the right hand. It's no good. Rebound can't be pulled down by Savetnik. It is pulled down by number 11, Kerrigan Bailey of Virginia High. And we're back the other way quickly to Campbell. Ball is picked away by Brooke Porter. Nice defense there. She drives down, stops, and she goes to shoot about a 7-foot jump shot. And on her shot, she's fouled. She's going to go to the line to shoot two.
Good chance for her for Lady Warriors to try to keep extending this lead. We got to execute her free throws. Again, free throw shooting has been a problem throughout the last couple of games. It appears for Lady Warriors. These free throws right now in this situation would be a good chance to stretch this lead out. But, of course, she misses the first.
Got a feeling this second one's going in, Chris.
Yeah, that's my fault again. Olivia was the one I kept saying was going to make him there on Saturday. And every time I told her she was going to make him, she was making him. Let's see if it works for you this time, Lance.
It's going to go in. Scores 34-24, 2:22 left to go as Brooke Porter is set to shoot the second of two. And Brittany Mullins up. She's going to check in for Brooke. As the second shot is up and underway. And it is good for Brooke. She's going to go take a break, a well-deserved break. She's been up and down the floor several times, playing hard, playing good defense, doing what she can do to keep the lead for the Warriors. 35-24, 2:22 to go as Lee is set to get the ball inbounded to her for the Lady Bearcats. She crosses the timeline, picked up again by Liv Mullins. She comes to number 22, who's Sidner, who goes back to the top to Campbell. The deadly left-hander, she's the sniper there, Chris. If she doesn't take the shot, goes to number 23. Who is Taylor Owens. She drives into the lane. She tries to skirt her way around Callie Mullins. Callie stands her ground, but the foul's going to be called on Callie Mullins, and Owens is going to go to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, Callie tried to take the charge. She stepped up into the lane, stepped into the contact instead of trying to draw the contact. Pretty easy foul call right there, but the referees call a block and not a charge, sending Owens to the line for two.
First one from Owens is up and good, making the score 35-25. And continue to stay a 10-point lead here for the Warriors.
One thing we'll look for here in the last 10 minutes of this ball game is to see if Virginia High can't get Campbell involved. She's been held to just 1 point in the game. She scored 25 against Chatham last week. So far, she's not able to find her shot and put up any field goals so far.
Second shot from Owens is no good. Rebound down to Gracie Mullins. She drives in, finds Brittany Mullins in the left corner for a three. Shots up, no good. Hannah Carter with the rebound. And there's that 10-foot jump shot again, Chris. Shots up and good for Hannah Carter. 37-25 now in favor of your Warriors.
Yeah, that mid-lane jump shot by Hannah Carter. That time she used a little help off the glass and knocked it in for two.
Owens for a three from the left side. Shot up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Gracie Mullins. And as she pulls it down, there's going to be a foul call against the Bearcats. That's number 22, Alexandria Sidner.
Kind of getting the sense right now the Lady Warriors, trying to take over the game, Pretty good defense again by the Lady Warriors. 12-point lead with possession of the basketball. 2 points here could go a long way.
As the ball is turned over by the Lady Warriors on the full court press, Brittany Mullins was dribbling down the left side, and Speedy Lee, who came from the other side of the court and ran her down, knocked the ball away, then grabbed it. And then we had a loose ball, jump ball in favor of the possession arrow in favor of the Bearcats.
And just as soon as I say a score right there can help the Lady Warriors stretch the lead out, we commit a turnover. Again, turnovers, missed free throws, some missed three-point opportunities is just enough to keep these Lady Bearcats hanging around.
As Lee has the basketball, dribbles down to the right corner, hands it off to Campbell. And as she shoots a shot there in the lane, she's going to be fouled by Brittany Mullins. Shot was no good, but she's going to go to the line and shoot two.
And Coach Dodson not too happy with that foul call. Brittany really bailed out Campbell there on the shot. Campbell didn't really have a very good look at the rim. Pretty good defense by Brittany Mullins until the foul. Again, the foul bailed Campbell out on what was probably going to be a missed shot anyway.
Campbell's first shot, and Chris, she's been pretty accurate from the foul line tonight. It seems as if she has, at least. I don't know if you got the stats over there. Last three straight, she's not even touched the rim, as that one went in as well. And I guess it was the jinx, Chris.
Yeah.
I guess I jinxed her.
She's actually 2 for 4 now. The problem you're having the same as me is Campbell and Owens look a lot alike out there.
Okay.
Yeah, they both have the pigtails, the blonde hair, and they're both the same height. They look a lot alike, except for one's 23 and one's 4.
37-26, a minute to go as the Warriors have the basketball on their end of the court. Brittany Mullins goes all the way down the right corner to Brooke Porter. Porter taking a second to survey the defense. She's finding Callie Mullins posted up down low, and it's going to be a foul call against Virginia High, as Callie did a great job there getting the girl on the back, getting H'd up and posting her down.
Yeah, good post position right there. What about me? I've got 3 boys at home, and here I am referencing pigtails. I don't braid hair. I don't have pig. I'm assuming those are pigtails. The braids that you have in the back, one of them's got 2 braids, one's got 1. Other than that, they look a lot alike.
As the ball inbounded to D. Savetnik underneath, she turns around, shot up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Savetnik. Second shot up, no good. Rebound to Hannah Carter. She shoots a jump shot. It's up and no good. Rebound finally pulled down by the Bearcats. 23, Taylor Owens. She's coming down the other way. She picks up her dribble, finds a lead. Who goes to the left to Campbell. 3-point shot up for Campbell. It's up, no good. Loose ball, bodies everywhere. Brittany Mullins comes flying in. We got a jump ball possession arrow in favor of the Bearcats.
And Campbell with a wide open look right there. Probably the best look she's had all night. Unable to knock down the open 3. Good hustle right there, though, by Owens to get the rebound, but unfortunately she was unable to hang on to it. Led to a jump ball situation, Lady Warriors basketball.
They had the arrow incorrect there, Chris, so they went ahead. It is actually going to be Warrior basketball as Sarah Dawson checks in.
Should be Sarah's first action of the night.
As the ball is inbounds, we got 28 seconds to go. That's Hannah Carter, and nice long pass to Sarah Dawson. Goes cross court to Brittany Mullins. Back to Hannah Carter at the top. He finds Brooke Porter, 15 seconds and counting. Porter's picked up by Campbell at the volleyball line. She starts her dribble. A referee starts to count as well. 10 seconds and counting. She picks up the ball. Cross court skip pass to Brittany Mullins, who shoots the 3, and on the 3, it's going to be an illegal screen called.
Yeah, legal screen on D. Savetnik. Good skip pass. Brittany Mullins got wide open. The Warriors finally knocked down a 3. But the reason Brittany got so wide open was because of the illegal screen by Savetnik.
5 seconds as Lee has the ball across the line. 3, 2, shoots a 15-foot jump shot from the elbow. Shots up, no good. And that will be the end of the third quarter here for the Pryor Center, as your Lady Warriors are on top of the Virginia High Bearcats right now, 37-26. We've got a minute to go here as the cheerleaders come on. And we'll be back here in 55 seconds with the fourth and final quarter from the semifinal game.
Probably a good thing we got a horn right there at the end of that first quarter, as I think Hannah Carter was probably getting ready to commit a foul. The horn went off, play saved her from picking up another personal foul. Again, here heading to the fourth quarter, it'll be interesting to see if Virginia High can't get Campbell involved somehow or another offensively. Again, she's had a few open looks. Unable to convert any of them. Again, she comes in, leading scorer for Virginia High with 25 points last week. So far, the Lady Warriors have held her to just 2 points. Again, the Lady Warriors with an 11-point lead in the fourth quarter. We've led by that much pretty much throughout here, it seems like, since about halfway through the second quarter. But again, as I've mentioned before, Virginia High put up 26 points last week against Chatham by knocking down some open 3s. You come out and give them a few open looks right here early on in the third quarter, and it could be a ball game again. The Lady Warriors cannot just relax on this 11-point lead. Need to come out, have some good offensive, good defensive possessions, and see if we can't make it back to the state championship game.
Fourth quarter is set to get underway here as Virginia High will have the basketball to start the fourth quarter. Number 23, Taylor Owens, is going to inbound it to Lee. As Lee has the ball, she has crossed the timeline. She's picked up by Olivia Mullins. She's going to get a screen set for her by Madison Campbell. And Brooke Porter steals the pass back to her. Brooke Porter now, she's dribbling down. She is still dribbling down, trying to find her handle on it. She goes to the right side to Sarah Dotson to the right wing. He goes back up to the top to Brooke Porter. Sarah Dotson cuts into the lane, back to the right side there to Gracie Mullins, who comes back to the top to Olivia Mullins to the left wing to Sarah Dotson. Gracie Mullins, they're working the high post, Chris, in and out as the Lady Warriors are passing and cutting to attack this 2-3 zone. Back to the top now. Olivia Mullins has the basketball, picks her dribble up, finds Brooke Porter on the right wing. Brooke taking her time, being patient as well, as the ball knocked away there by Lee. And it will be off of Brooke. It will be a turnover with Virginia High basketball.
Yeah, Coach Dotson out plays again. Pretty much an unforced turnover. I think Brooke got a little lackadaisical there with the basketball. Again, as we've mentioned throughout the game, Lee's a pretty aggressive defender. Got a little piece of it. Olivia tipped it out of bounds. They go back to Virginia High.
As Virginia High is set to inbound the basketball.
Yeah, I believe Coach Dotson was pretty content just to kill some clock right there. The Lady Warriors get off about 30 seconds on that possession.
I agree completely, Chris. As Lee has the ball, she goes to the top to Owens. Being guarded by Hannah Carter. She drives in, shots up, partially blocked by Carter. Ball rebound pulled down by Savetnik, who goes to Porter, who quickly goes to Olivia Mullins up the right side. She pulls her dribble back, finds Gracie Mullins at the foul line. She stops at the foul line, jump shot up and good for her. 37-26, 6:50 to go here as Virginia High comes back down quickly the other way. Campbell has the ball at the right wing. Back to the top to Lee, who's dribbling now as the Virginia High sets up to run through their next offensive possession. Lee dribbles into the foul line, spin move down to the right hand. Layup up, shot no good. Rebound pulled down by Gracie Mullins for the Warriors. And she finds Olivia Mullins, and she's dribbling back down quickly across the timeline as Lee picks her up now to Hannah Carter on the right corner. Hannah deciding what to do with it. She's being guarded by she's got a 5-second call there. By number 23, Taylor Owens. It'll be a turnover in Virginia High basketball.
Yeah, 5-second call. There, Carter still had her dribble live, never put the ball on the floor. Decided to sit there and hold it. Could not find an open girl to pass it to. Again, a turnover. Again, Lady Warriors up by 13. 2 points there. Could have stretched it out by 15. But every time we kind of get to that point where we feel like we can put this game away, an ill-advised turnover or some missed free throws, just keep the Lady Bearcats just close enough where they think they have a shot.
As number 23, Taylor Owens, has the basketball, she dribbles down to the right corner and finds Lee at the right wing. She dribbles into the lane all the way to the left-hand layup up, no good. Foul's going to be called, though, against Olivia Mullins.
Yeah, Lady Bearcats not doing a whole lot right there on offense. Saw a lot of standing around. Lee decided to take matters into her own hand, put the ball on the floor. Olivia Mullins got her with a little bit too much body and draws the foul. She's not too happy with the foul call, but I believe she got her with the body.
Lee set to shoot the first foul shot. It's up and no good. Score remains 39 to 26 with 6 minutes to go in the fourth quarter.
And Lady Warriors done a pretty good job defensively on Lee. She's pretty quick. We've kept her pretty much out of the lane. She's only scored 2 points. Free throws up, make it 3 points now for Lee. Here in the ball game, Lady Warriors up by 12.
Gracie Mullins has the basketball, being guarded at full court here by Virginia High by DeLeon. Trap coming from the lead. She goes cross court to Liv Mullins. As Gracie takes a tumble there, she's back up now. Man-to-man pressure here from Virginia High as DeLeon is guarding Liv Mullins up at the top. Liv dribbling around there. Now she gets the count. Backdoor cut from Porter, not there. Back to the top to Gracie Mullins, guarded by Lee. Gracie puts the dribble down, cross over the left hand. Nice spin move into the lane. Nice move there by Gracie. Nice move and shot. 2 points up and in for her. 41-27, 5.5 to go.
Yeah, Gracie looked a little shaken up on that little fall right there. Yeah, I actually didn't want the ball. She even looks a little shaken up right now on the defensive side. She sure didn't show when she got the ball in her hand attacking the basket right there for that 2 points on that layup.
Nice pick and roll ran by Virginia High there as number 11, Kerrigan Bailey, set a high screen for Lee. Shots up and no good, but ball goes off the Warriors. It's going to remain Virginia High basketball.
Again, Gracie favoring one of those legs here on the defensive side. She appears to be pretty well shaken up. Again, when she got the ball in her hand, though, we have an inadvertent horn here on the inbounds play.
Got a question in the scores table. We wait for just a second as they get things sorted out. Official has gone over and told both coaches exactly what's going on.
You don't want to speculate on the injury here by Gracie, but if you recall back in the semifinal game in the Mountain 7 conference tournament, she sprained an ankle, missed, I believe, most of the second half that night against Union. Luckily for the Lady Warriors, they had a pretty good-sized lead and didn't need Gracie in the second half. So you don't know if it's an ankle, if it's just a leg injury, or maybe it's just a little shaken up. She'll be fine.
Inbounds to Bailey at the top of the key, who finds Lee over the right wing for a three. Shots up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Savetnik. He finds Mullins, and she's picked up by Lee at the half line. And these two, again, Chris, been going at it all night.
Yeah, they're similar players. They like to be aggressive and get up in defense. Both of them pretty fiery in each other's face, trying to turn the ball over.
As Hannah Carter drives into the lane and shoots up a 10-foot runner there, it's no good. Rebound comes down to Owens. She's flying back down the other way. She's picked up there at the right corner by Hannah Carter, and as she's driving, to the basket, the foul's going to be called. That was going to be called on Carter, I believe, Chris.
Yep, I believe so. Coach Dawson doesn't like to see fouls at this point. Again, the Lady Warriors up by 14 with just over 4.5 minutes to go. Last thing you want to see right now, if you're Coach Dawson, Lady Warriors, are fouls, especially fouls that may send the Lady Bearcats to the free throw line to score points with the clock not moving.
And even though, Chris, I know that the Lady Warriors are up by 14 there, it doesn't feel like they're up by 14.
Yeah.
It feels like it's a much, much closer game. I guess maybe just the way it's being played, the way the energy in here or what's going on, but it feels a lot closer than 14.
Yeah, the Lady Bearcats fans have stayed positive the whole game. They've tried to cheer their team on. Most time when a team gets down, you start to feel that sense of that it may be over. You'll start to notice the team and the fans kind of get a little deflated. Lady Bearcat fans haven't been that way yet. Perhaps it's, again, we mentioned before the broadcast that it's been 11 years since the Lady Bearcats have been to a Final Four here in the Virginia High School League State Championship Tournament. Again, the Lady Warriors, I feel like they're just 2-4 points in a row away from really kind of sealing this game away. But the Lady Bearcats just hanging around. Again, it's a 14-point game. Doesn't quite feel that way. The next 2 minutes could finally tell the tale. Let's see how it plays out.
As the Bearcats inbound the basketball, it's Owens over in the right corner. Comes to the top, to the right wing to Lee. Back to Campbell, being guarded by Brooke Porter. She's going to dribble in with the left hand. Good job by Brooke there to cut off the drive. Step back three for Campbell. Shots up. It doesn't hit anything. Ball goes out of bounds. And nice hustle by the Bearcats to save it back in. Number 22, that's Sidner, who goes back to Lee at the top. Who goes to Owens over on the right wing. She dribbles in with the left hand, and she shoots a jump shot into the lane. She's going to be fouled by Hannah Carter. And again, Chris, that was a bit of a bailout.
Yeah, Carter sliding over into the lane. Pretty good defense. The referees thought she got her with a little bit too much of the body. That's a pretty big foul here for the Lady Warriors, as that's Hannah Carter's fourth personal foul and sends Owens to the line.
Owens' first shot's up and good. 41-28 now the score with 4:18 to play in the fourth quarter.
And little things like that, let them go to the free throw line, lets them hang around just enough where you can still feel like they have a chance to come back.
Second one from Owens is up and good as well. 41-29 now the score as the Bearcats pick up on a full court pressure. Lydia Mullins has the basketball. She's dribbling down the left side, being guarded by Lee. They're doing a good job protecting the basketball and fighting off the pressure from Lee as well, as Gracie Mullins now has it. She's going to back up here and take a couple seconds and dribble it out. She's going to drive into the lane, shot up with the left hand. And as she goes in, she's going to be fouled. Shot's no good, so she's going to go to the line and shoot two.
I believe Coach Dawson might have blown a gasket right there. The referee's not called a foul on that drive by Gracie Mullins to the basket. Very similar look as what happened on the other side of the floor when Virginia High drives. Last couple of times, Lady Warriors been called for a foul. Luckily for Coach Dawson and his psyche, they called a foul right there on the Lady Bearcats.
First shot from Mullins is no good. 41-29 the score. Second one getting ready to be underway. She's set to receive the basketball from the official. Shot is up. And it is good. 42-29 now the score. 4 to play. Lee has the basketball for the Virginia High Bearcats. She gives a handoff to 22 Sidner. She dribbles in with the left, shoots up a shot with the left hand. Nice drive there. Nice shot by Sidner. 42-31, 3:45 to go as Gracie Mullins has the basketball now.
Lady Warriors look a little hesitant to step up on defense that time, probably for a fear of a foul call. A good runner by Sidner for 2 easy points.
Brooke Porter has the ball. Loose ball on the floor. Lee comes away with it. Finds Sidner. Sidner's driving down. She's picked up by Olivia Mullins. Olivia Mullins does a nice job there at sliding over and taking the charge. And looks like she's banged her head a little bit there on the floor, Chris.
Good defense right there by Olivia, sliding over and taking the charge. Lady Bearcats had about a 3-on-1 fast break. Sidner decided to take it on her own. Olivia Mullins slid over, took the charge. kept the Lady Bearcats from getting it back to within single digits with an easy 2 points. The Lady Warriors basketball getting up 11. Again, not quite ready to, fill out my bracket just yet. Not quite ready to write Lady Warriors in with ink. If you follow Twitter during March Madness, there's one individual there on CBS that likes to make sure he puts them in Sharpie. I'm not quite ready to Sharpie the Lady Warriors in yet. We need a few more points and a few more stops, and I'll feel a little more comfortable.
Brooke Porter has the basketball now being guarded by Campbell. And Brooke Porter is going to be called with the push-off as Campbell was giving her plenty of pressure down the court.
Yeah, we got a little sarcasm going on. Lady Warrior fans not liking the foul call. I've noticed a lot of the Lady Bearcats fans have been wanting to push off for most of the night. They finally get their call. They show their pleasure with a little bit of sarcasm, cheer towards the referees.
Campbell dribbles in, kicks it to DeLeon for the left corner for a three. Shots up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Bailey, who goes back to Campbell at the top. And as she's dribbling again to make a spin move, she loses the handle on the basketball. It's going to go out of bounds and be a turnover. Warrior basketball.
And Campbell just not able to get into the flow of this game just yet. She entered the fourth quarter with just 4 points scored. Again, coming in with 25 last week in the quarterfinal game. Lady Warriors have done a pretty good job keeping her from getting hot tonight.
Full court pressure steal from the Bearcats as Liv Mullen gets the inbounds from Brooke Porter. And Liv is picked up by DeLeon. She crosses the timeline there as Brooke Porter sets her a screen at the top side. And it looks like the Lady Warriors are going to do a little four-corner action here, Chris. Or, a little delay game.
Yeah, it looks like a delay game. We're under 3 minutes, up 11. Bearcats going to have to extend that defense. We saw this happen against Martinsville. And the Lady Warriors was able to get to the basket pretty easy.
We got a foul there by Campbell against Liv Mullins. That'll be the 8th foul.
I have to send a little shout-out on that play to my old high school coach, Dave Bentley. That looked like the old top play. A lot of us guys who play for Dave Bentley or if they've coached any time here recently know all about tight. It's typically the go-to delay stall play. Kind of an inside joke. It seems to never work when you try to delay, but it worked pretty well right there for the Lady Warriors. Maybe the key is to have a bunch of ball handlers like the Lady Warriors have. If you have a bunch of ball handlers, you can run tight.
First front end of the one-on-one from Liv Mullins is no good. Rebound pulled down by Kerrigan Bailey, who goes quickly to Campbell. Campbell, the left-handed shooter, finds number 23, Taylor Owens, over on the right side. She goes back to Campbell. Three-point shot for Campbell's up and no good. Rebound pulled down by Olivia Mullins. As Liv is dribbling around, she finds Gracie Mullins wide open across the timeline, and she stops for a second. She's picked up by DeLeon. She's going to dribble over here to the right-hand side and find Brooke Porter as the Warriors continue to deflate the basketball here and just take time out of the end of the game.
Again, another delay offense right here going to make the Lady Bearcats foul. Again, with 2 minutes to go down 11, the Lady Bearcats will have to foul at some point or they won't be able to get back into the game.
Brooke Porter has the ball now, guarded by Campbell. She dribbles, backs up a little bit. Campbell applies the pressure. Count on by the official. Brooke dribbles over to the left, has Brittany Mullins, up to the top. She dribbles over to the right-hand side. She's being guarded by Lee. She's still dribbling. She then finds Savetnik. Before that happens, Coach Dodson calls a timeout, a full timeout. So with 1:44 to go here in the fourth quarter, your Warriors are up 42 against the Bearcats 31.
Again, we got the ball into the corner. Not a good place to get if you're going to run tight. Coach Dodson sensed that a turnover may be happening, not want to turn the ball over. He decides to burn one of his timeouts. If you were wondering there a few seconds ago, if you heard a little roar from the crowd there in the background, the boys Spartans team entered the gym from East Side. Again, the East Side Spartan team plays tonight. The girls game plays immediately after this one, and then the boys team plays the nightcap tonight. I'm not exactly sure who their opponents are tonight, but I know both East Side teams play here later today. Again, just confirming the fact, if you want to win state titles, the state titles in basketball this year seem to go through Southwest Virginia.
I believe, Chris, the lady Spartans will be playing Perry McClure, and the boys team will be playing George Wythe.
That is correct. Yeah, I read that earlier today. I just kind of slipped my mind. I believe the Spartans and George Wythe actually faced off last year, I read. It'll be kind of a rematch of the state tournament somewhere along the way. Last year, those two teams played against each other. I believe George Wythe came out victorious in that game, if I'm not mistaken.
1:44, ball is inbounded to the backcourt to Savetnik, who hands it off to Olivia Mullins. She's picked up again by DeLeon. She crosses the timeline, 1:30 and counting here. The Warriors will continue to run through their delay game. As Savetnik now has the basketball at the top, she gives a handoff to Brooke Porter. Brooke dribbles into the foul line. She's fouled by number 23, Taylor Owens.
In a minute and a half to go, getting closer now to be able to put this game to bed. It's going to depend on right out the Lady Warriors who can knock down these free throws. Brooke Porter going to the line. I am going to put it down now that she will make both.
First one's up. First one's good. 43-31. 1:28 to go as Coach Johnson moves the Warriors off of the foul line for the rebound, moves them back to play defense. Second one's all the way around the rim about 3 times there, Chris, and popped out.
Yeah, that was halfway down. Can I count that?
Sure. I say what you can. Owens has the ball. She dribbles in with the right hand. Shot up there from her, and she's going to be fouled by Gracie Mullins on the shot. Shot was no good, so she's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, Coach Johnson not happy with that foul call again. We're not happy with the foul in general. You need to let the Lady Bearcats go to the free throw line for a chance to put up some points without any time coming off the clock.
1:19 left to go here, 43-31 in favor of your Lady Warriors. As Owens shoots the first, it's up, and it is good. 43-32 now. As Hannah Carter checks in for Brittany Mullins. And Madison Lockhart is going to check in for the Bearcats.
Looks like Lady Bearcats going to go a little defense and offensive move here, maybe putting against some girls who can pick up some full court pressure, have a few fouls that they can spend right here, sending the Lady Warriors to the free throw line.
Second shot from Owens is up and good as well, as Kelsey Harrington checks in for Owens. And we got 1:19 to go. The Warriors still have a 10-point lead, 43-33. As full court pressure, his ball is into Hannah Carter, who goes back to Gracie Mullins, and she's going to be fouled by number 25, Lauren DeLeon.
Yeah, Virginia High's coach not too happy with the fact that they let about 5 seconds run off the clock. He was wanting to foul immediately. Must have been a little miscommunication there on what they wanted to do as a team. They allowed the Lady Warriors to pass the ball around a few times, get the ball over to Gracie Mullins before the foul was finally committed.
First shot on the way here from Gracie Mullins. It's up and good, making the score 44-33.
Bailey and Taylor Owens check back in for the Lady Bearcats.
That's exactly what Virginia High is doing. A little offense for defense, putting a few girls in for defense who have some fouls that they can spin, and now putting the offense back in for Virginia High.
Second shot getting ready to come underway here from Gracie Mullins. It is up, and it is good as well. 45-33, 1:14 to go. Ball inbounded to Lee. She's crossed the timeline. She's dribbling, picked up by Olivia Mullins. She's still dribbling into the foul line. Finds Campbell over here to the left wing. Campbell wants a 3. Can't get it off. A good job by Brooke Porter. Pass into the lane there is knocked away. Picked up by Campbell. He goes to DeLeon. She dribbles up to the top. Finds Lee over the right wing. Warriors doing a good job here at not giving the Bearcats anything easy. Lee's layup is no good. Rebound pulled down by Savetnik as Brooke Porter has the basketball now, and she's going to dribble across the timeline. She's picked up by Campbell. 45 seconds and counting. Foul called on Jada Campbell as Brooke Porter's going to go to the line, shoot the double bonus.
Yeah, the Lady Warriors fans coming to their feet now. I believe it's pretty safe to say now that the Lady Warriors are going to be advancing to Friday night state championship game. Be the second time in a row the Lady Warriors will play in that game. Second time, is that correct?
That's correct.
Second time looking for back-to-back. I believe I'm ready to go ahead and write this down now on my bracket. And permanent ink. Lady Warriors advancing to the championship game Friday night.
That's not, if I'm not mistaken, Chris, that'd be 4 out of the last 5 that they've played in.
4 out of the 5 they'll have played in, and they've won 3 of the last 4, so going for 4 out of 5 championships.
As Virginia High has the basketball, 35 seconds and counting. Campbell drives in. Her shot's up and no good. It goes off her knee. Be a turnover. The Warrior basketball, 34 seconds to go.
In fact, commenting on that, I saw today where since consolidation, Lady Warriors are 10-1 all time in Virginia High School League State Championship games.
Pretty good track record. As a 5-second call against the Warriors, they had a little trouble getting the ball in there. A little lapse in judgment there, I believe, by the Warriors. Maybe relax a little bit and allow the Virginia High Bearcats to turn the pressure up. So it's going to be a turnover. Virginia High basketball underneath their own basket. Number 11, Kerrigan Bailey is going to inbound to Lee at the right wing. Lee comes to the top to Owens. Owens dribbles in. Nice move there to the bucket. Shots up and good for her. Making the score 35-47 in favor of the Warriors. This timeout is called by the Bearcats.
Yeah, pretty easy layup right there. I think the mentality or the mindset there was just don't foul. Lisa Vetnick didn't do a great job of really contesting the shot. You know, early in the game, that would be a shot you would like to see her slide over, maybe take a charge, maybe contest the shot. But when you're up by 14 with under a minute to go in the fourth quarter, you kind of let the layup go and not commit the foul and send her to the free throw line.
Got about 15 seconds left here this timeout. Both teams getting their instructions there. I see some smiles over there from the Lady Warrior bench, Chris. First time I've seen those tonight.
Yeah, I believe they're breathing that sigh of relief. They sense what we've just indicated, and I wasn't willing to give it to them there a couple of minutes ago. But Lance, like I said, I'm ready to write it down. I believe the bench senses that. They're going back to the state championship game, looking to defend their state title.
Brooke Porter is fouled by Brianna Owens, and she's going to go to the line to shoot 25.2 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. 47-35 as Brooke gets ready to set the first of a two-shot foul.
Of course, there is one individual I know that hasn't really cracked the small yet, and I believe that's just because, he's the head coach. He knows that it's not over until the buzzer goes off. He'll celebrate this when it's all over. But that's Coach Dodson. He's still over there coaching out this final 25 seconds. I'm sure once he gets back into the locker room, he'll enjoy it a little bit more with the girls. But I'm sure
he'll probably crack a half a smile.
maybe a half a smile. You're saying he's a little Bill Belichick over there.
Belichick,
just being a little stoic. He's going to make sure this game's in hand before he cracks a smile and enjoys it backstage.
Porter makes both. 49-35, 20 seconds to go as Campbell has the ball here. Dribbling in, she shoots up a shot with the left hand. It's up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Savetnik, who then comes to Porter. 14 seconds back across to Liv, back across to Gracie Mullins, as Gracie Mullins is fouled by Campbell. With 9.9 seconds left to go, Gracie Mullins is going to go to the line to shoot two. And the Warriors are going to advance to the state championship game Friday night at 6 o'clock.
Yeah, majority of the Warriors fans now standing up on their feet, cheering on the Lady Warriors, who will now advance to the state championship game. Some of the Lady Bearcats fans are also coming to their feet, cheering on their Virginia High Lady Bearcats. Again, the first time they'd been here in over 10 years, cheering on their girls and their hard effort just to get to this point. But again, the Lady Warriors fans still on their feet as Gracie Mullins makes the first free throw.
Thank you. The score 50-35 in favor of your Warriors. Just getting ready to shoot the second. 9.9 seconds left to go to finish this thing out as Gracie sets to shoot the second. It's up and it's good as well. 51-35 as the ball comes in to Amaya Lee. She goes over to the right corner there to Owens and shoots a shot. 5 seconds. Rebound pulled down by Gracie. She's going to dribble it out. 1 second to go. That's the final buzzer. The Lady Warriors are on to the state championship, Chris. 51-35. And as the two teams come to the center line and shake hands, pretty good hour and a half of basketball we just witnessed, Chris.
Absolutely. That was a good game. I know the final score was a 16-point deficit, but I never really felt like that game was a blowout. Hats off to the Lady Bearcats for making it a good, hard-fought, competitive game. Again, congratulations to Coach Dodson and all the ladies for the Lady Warriors advancing to another state championship game. Their fourth state championship appearance in 5 years. Looking to make it back-to-back state championships. Looking to give Coach Dodson his 5th state championship title.
As of right now, Chris, we can still say that the Virginia 2A Girls Basketball Championship runs through Wise County, runs through Wise, Virginia, and they're going to go back on Friday night for an opportunity to defend their title. Don't leave just yet. Hang around with us. We'll give you some final rundown of the stats. We're going to try to get some interviews as well with some of the girls. So don't leave just yet. We'll be back right after this. You're listening to Starter Sports Media broadcast here, the Warrior Nation Blocks. We'll be right back. All right, we're back here for the final recap. Here's Chris Wilson At Coach Wilson17, that is, that's a capital C and a capital W. Follow him on Twitter for an excellent entertainment value. It's free, too. He's not going to cost you anything to follow him on Twitter. But he's here for a rundown of the stats.
I won't charge him. I'll gladly take any money anybody wants to send my way. Recap of the night's action, starting off with the Lady Bearcats. Leading the charge for the Lady Bearcats at Virginia High was Taylor Owens. Owens shot 5 for 14 from the field. She was 3 from 8 from the three-point line. Chipped in 5 free throws for 18 points. She had 18 points and 8 rebounds. Again, leading the Lady Bearcats tonight with 18 points and 8 rebounds. Jada Campbell, who came in with 25 points last week in the quarterfinals game, was held in check tonight by the Lady Warriors. She was only able to score 4 points. Shot 0 for 10 from the field, 0 for 6 from the three-point line. Did make 4 free throws, but only able to pull down 1 rebound. She only had 4 points. Again, Jada Campbell with 4 points. Kerrigan Bailey in the post scored 6 points and grabbed 5 rebounds. Amaya Lee, the speedster point guard, she was only able to score 3 points on 1 for 8 from the field. She, too, was 0 for 4 from the three-point line and made a free throw. She had 3 points and 3 rebounds. Again, that was the speedster Amaya Lee. Alexandria Sidnor was next in line with 4 points. She was 2 for 7 from the field and grabbed 5 rebounds. For Virginia High, that was all the scoring. All 35 points the Lady Bearcats scored came from their starters as the bench was unable to chip or dent the scoreboard tonight. All 35 points coming from the starters. Again, Taylor Owens leading the way with 18 points and 8 rebounds. For your Lady Warriors of Central, they were able to score 51 points tonight off of 39% shooting from the field. Struggled a little bit there in the third quarter. Only was able to shoot 21%, but was still able to outscore Virginia High 9-7 in that quarter. Leading the charge tonight for the Lady Warriors was Gracie Mullins with 15 points. Gracie was 4 for 9 from the field, was 0 for 2 from threes, and made 7 of 8 from the free throw line. So again, the Lady Warriors, who typically here recently have struggled a little bit from the free throw line, Gracie Mullins bailed them out a little bit by going 7 for 8 from the free throw line tonight. Next in line for Lady Warriors was Hannah Carter. Hannah Carter scored 10 points on 5 for 9 from the field. Hannah Carter was 1 rebound shy of a double-double as she pulled down 9 rebounds for the game, 4 on the offensive side. Again, Hannah Carter with 10 points and 9 rebounds. For Dee Savetnik, she fell 1 point shy of yet another double-double. Savetnik scored 9 points on 3 for 5 from the free throw line. She may regret those 5 free throws that she missed tonight. She shot 3 for 8 from the free throw line. 1 more free throw would have gave her 10 points. She also pulled down 15 rebounds, matching her rebound effort from Saturday night, where she also had 15 against Martinsville. Against Savetnik with 9 points and 15 rebounds. Brooke Porter scored 10 points tonight, mainly from the free throw line, going 6 for 8 from the line. She was only 2 for 9 from the field, 0 for 5 from 3 points. Brooke Porter again with 10 points and 2 rebounds. Olivia Mullins only scored 2 points tonight, both from the free throw line, but she hustled, pulled down 7 defensive rebounds in the game. Olivia Mullins with 2 points and 7 rebounds. Brittany Mullins chipped in 5 points of her own on 2 for 6 from the field. She made 1 free throw, 1 for 4 from the line for 5 points. Again, Sarah Dodson checked into the game. She was unable to put up a stat. Callie Mullins came in and played a few minutes, was able to grab 1 lone rebound. For the Lady Warriors, most of their points did come from their starters. 5 points was chipped up from Brittany Mullins off the bench. The other 46 points coming from the starters. Again, a lot more balanced scoring effort tonight, Lance, from the Lady Warriors with 3 ladies in double figures. Again, Gracie Mullins leading the way with 15 points.
All right, Chris, I believe I see Olivia Mullins and Hannah Carter headed your way to do some post-game interviews. I want to get up and get out of the way here and let you ask these ladies some questions.
All right, as I'll wait for them to come down here. Again, our leader here leading the way, leading Olivia and Hannah Carter in for a quick interview here. Again, these ladies going back to the state championship game for the 2nd straight year. Looks like I will get Olivia here first. Sit down with me. Olivia's all small. I think she knows. I think she got used to it. You've been over here before, haven't you?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah. Not only have you been here before, but you've been to Friday before as well, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Are you guys excited about advancing to Friday night?
We're ecstatic. It's just unbelievable.
Good game tonight again, Olivia. You didn't, on the scoreboard tonight, you struggled a little bit. You only managed 2 points, but you grabbed 7 rebounds for the game, all on the defensive side. Looked like you and Lee were going at each other a little bit there on the offensive and defensive side. What can you tell me about that matchup between you two?
She's crazy fast. She's so good. I give props to her. She's really led their team. She's something else.
Yeah, I mentioned throughout the game, you had similar playing styles. Both of you quick. Both of you like to play good, hard-nosed defense. Again, good job there. Again, not being focused on the scoreboard, but playing good, hard defense. So again, Olivia, good luck Tuesday or good luck Friday. Congratulations on the win tonight. Bring home that second state championship. Thank you, Olivia. As I wait here for Hannah Carter to get the headset on. Hannah, congratulations on the win.
Well, thank you.
A great game tonight. You chipped in 10 points, a lot of which were in the first quarter. Me and Lance have been talking a lot here in the last few games. We've almost patented your little mid-range jump shot. Is that a shot you work on a lot in practice?
I mean, it is. Like, always been playing the post since I was so little. I haven't been an outside shooter, so I've just developed that little
mid-range in the middle of the lane pull-up jump shot. Well, it was working well tonight. You knocked down a bunch of shots there in the first half. Contribute a little bit there in the second half. You were 1 rebound shy tonight of a double-double. Great effort tonight. Can you tell us anything, elaborate any more on the game?
Well, no, I just want to say that I'm so proud of my team. We have fought so hard this season with injuries, and we have overcome a lot of things.
Yeah, it's a great team effort. We've mentioned before, you girls seem to really come together. You look like you have a very good team spirit. There's not a lot of selfishness on the floor. Whoever does the scoring, you're fine with as long as y'all get the win.
Yeah, we have. We've played together since we have been so small. We have just grown with that bond.
Well, again, congratulations on the win. Good luck Friday night. Bring home another state championship. Again, that's Hannah Carter starting forward here for the Lady Warriors. Again, the Lady Warriors victorious tonight, 51-35, advancing to their second consecutive state championship game, their 4th in 5 years. Lady Warriors looking to bring home a back-to-back second consecutive state championship trophy. Coach Dotson looking for his 5th. Lady Warriors looking for their 4th. Unfortunately, Lance and I won't be able to make it to that game, but we'll be cheering on the Lady Warriors with a lot of you guys right here back in Southwest Virginia. Lance, what do you got to add?
Yeah, so whoever is there doing the broadcast, make sure you check in. Let's hope they're going to be able to do that. Make sure you support them as well. I know me and Chris will be listening, cheering on the Lady Warriors, hoping they bring home their another state championship back to Wise, Virginia, back to Central High School. Once again, you've listened to Sturgill Sports Media broadcast. Our special game sponsor tonight was EMI. We thank very much them for their support. If you want to become a sponsor of Sturgill Sports Media, all you need to do is email SturgillSportsMedia@evansSturgill.com. One more time, I'm Lance Collins, and this is the @Coach Wilson17. We thank you very much for your support. Thank you very much for tuning in. We just want to tell you one more thing, Bill. That's good night.